What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron review. This time around, we are looking at the Armada edition of the V-Wing Starfighter. So let's look at the packaging, and then we'll get into the ship with the figures. All right, so the Armada line is something where they're doing re-releases of old ships that maybe people didn't get, or they updated looks to them. So this time around, we're looking at the V-Wing Starfighter that is from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So it comes in a plastic card back packaging. You have the ship, and you can see it in all different angles right here. And you got Clone Pilot when it's R4P17. It's a long name for a droid. And then you got the name down here, the Armada logo, along with 63A. Now, the original one was 63, so of course, the A means Armada. And over here, it had, instead of having the series number, it says Armada Edition. Up top, of course, it shows you where it came from, what episode, and all that. You have the Armada logo behind it, or whatever you want to call it. Behind here, it's all in red. It's just the ship itself. No other products or other ships in the line. You have a card for the Armada, which is in red. The original card, if you have it, if you cut them out, it looks like this. So this is the different one, and it says 63A. Here is the ship, and then of course it has its play features up here. And nothing on the bottom, but a whole lot of blank real estate. Jazzwares right there, Disney right here, barcode right there. Let's get them out, take a look at them, and then we'll also do a comparison of the original one that came out. All right, so here is the V-Wing out of its packaging. And here's the length of it so we can see it better. It's an odd looking ship, to say the least. It's got a whole lot of wings going on in the back over here. It kind of has like the Jedi Starfighter look, but then it tails off into something completely different. So let's bring up the camera a little bit and get into the details of it, which is oodles of details on these, and the paint is amazing. So you do have like some schmutz or like some I won't say battle damage, but wear and tear. Got the logo right here, and there's one behind here as well. Here it is from the top. These things open up, and this is where the droid will sit, and it also exposes some more detailing as well. From the side, you can see these are the wings that open up when it flies. Got the yellow engine lights in the back. Quite a great detail, and even on the bottom, there's detail. They didn't skip out on anything. The landing gear even has some. And of course, the cockpit opens up. Does it open up this way? Yeah, so it opens up this way, and you can see the details. Control panel, and it's got a seat as well, which is nice. So as far as flight features go, when you can bring this up, and then to fly it, these are tight. These are scary tight. So these come. So this is how it is in a flight mode. I guess these could open up. And then you got more detail and of course some paint on the wings as well. So this is how it'll look. Of course you have the weapons right here on both sides. You got 2 on this side, and you have 2 on this side. It's a pretty cool looking ship. I dig it. I'm digging it. For the figures, take this, put this to the side, and we'll look at the figures. They come here if you want to keep them displayed in this, which is really nice. You have the Clone Pilot, and you have R4P17. Turn it around, and you have like a little text spec readout of them in red to match their Armada logo and all that. Pull it apart, open it up, and you just pop them out. And they're very tiny. They are very tiny. And they're looking the other way. So let's turn them around. There we go. He's looking this way. So here is the pilot and droid. Get that out the way. So you can see how they look together. Again, they are tiny. So you can see, for as small as they are, they got some good paint on them. The best they could do, I'm assuming, with the size. So here they are from the back. Now looking at, here we go. So this is the one from the original. Well, here is the one from the Armada. Here is the one from the original. To see if there's any differences in them. Oh, trying to get him to line up better. Not much going on as far. I don't think there's any difference in them whatsoever. They look exactly the same. I don't want to get them confused. And here is the droids. This is from Armada, and this guy is from. So the big difference in the droids is the top. This is one color. This is all multiple. This is all split up, kind of like an R2 unit. God, it's tiny. It's hard to handle. And I think that's the biggest difference. Other droids. The top of the dome was painted better. Pretty much the same thing, all around. So, and then let's take a look. Let's take a look at the differences in the Armada and the original release. So let's get these two side by side. Bring up the camera and take a look at these. So Armada here is on the right, and this is the regular release on the left. So looking at them, I don't see nothing noticeable. The engines, this is a silver back here. The engine here is silver. This is more of a gray. I think that's the only difference, really. Yeah, I think that's the only difference is the engine, the back of the engine. This is more of a darker gray. This is more of a silver. But everything else looks the same. Let's see the cockpits. They do anything different on the cockpits? No. Nothing really different. All right, so they kind of, just one little change is to the engine in the back. What about the engine lights? Are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. Okay. You could sit these guys in. Now, the R2 unit will sit back here on a peg me port, and that goes in like, he just slides in and snaps in. Now, there is a button below here to pop them out if you need to, but that's how he sits, and of course, you could open this up. And these have articulation, very limited, but arms move up in unison, and so do the legs. Just so you can get them in a sitting position over here. And you just plop him in, get him sitting down, and close it up, and there he goes. You can see him really well through this, so which is nice. All right, so that was my look at the Armada Edition V-Wing. If you missed out on this, you get a second chance to get this ship. I found him in Target. Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadrons don't stock very well, and they don't. It's hard to find them. They really are. I might have to go online and buy these as opposed to wait for them to come in the stores, which is a shame because I really enjoy this line. The detail, the paint, and everything else about them is really good on these things. It's a shame that they're not stocked more. But minor differences, nothing to write home about. As far as what's different from this and the original, I noticed that this was a darker gray as opposed to a silver for the original release. But yeah, it's a really cool looking ship, very different. That's what I like about Star Wars. Their ship designs were always awesome. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.